It's late season intensity, playoff style urgency, and a little holiday spirit all mixed together. Because there's nothing like lacrosse just before Christmas. Settle in. Opening face-off starts right about now. Violation on number 33 there, Reese Barnes. So it's going to be the Eagles starting out with it. Adamson brings it in the offensive zone, the captain. Fires it across to Schuss, as I mentioned. Top of the league, tied with Brunch with 30 points on the year. Good save by Brandon Humphrey. As the Eagles test the Blackfish netminder early, but he's up for the task. Malott makes a move. Got some room, can't quite find the target. Ball skipped out of play, and it resumes. Young up to the neutral zone. Little stutter step and a spin move in. He'll play that one back to the point. Fitzgerald now works that one across. Eagles in control. Shot on by Young. Good save. Humphrey. Blackfish bringing up the other way. Banachuk gets run over by Kottenoff. A little overzealous on that check there. Cross-checking, 2 minutes in the sin bin for the big man. Blackfish gonna set up shop with this game's first power play opportunity. Blackfish on the move. Working in the offensive zone. Gillis has it now. Works over for Henning. Shot on. Good save, Kahn. Rebound. Scooped up by Miller. He's going to bring it up for the Eagles. Miller plays that one across. Finds his man in Reese Young. Steps into that one. Looking for the shorthanded chance. But Humphrey steered it aside. Ball finds way to Malott on the other way. Wasting no time as the Blackfish. Great save, Kahn, as he shuts the door on Drew Andre. In tight. Caleb Kahn. What a save. Other way now. For the Eagles, it's Parson. He'll play that one back for Fitzpatrick, who plays that one across. Finds his man in Jake Young. He'll tag that one up, play it back for Schuss. Schuss, 30 points on the season so far. Good for tops in the league, tied with Brunch. Long play, Blackfish the other way. Good save. In tight. Laszlo Henning had a great chance there, but Caleb Kahn turned him aside. Adamson the other way with it now. Keeps it away, throws that one across for Schuss. He's got it up along the far side. Schuss, lob pass back to the point. They connect. Winter plays that one across. Schuss, one-timer. Can't find the net. Rebound corralled in by Adamson. He'll retreat to the neutral zone and dump it in. Shot clock expires. Humphrey out to play. He'll throw that one up for Ethan Malott. Malott in through the neutral zone and into the attack. 15 seconds remain on this power play. Malott plays that one back for Gillis. Gillis works it across. Blackfish looking for that angle of attack. Gillis up at the point. Shot on. Good save, Kahn. He'll leave that one for Reese Young. Plays that one up to Miller. Chase Miller. Across the way for Blake Young. Blake Young. Shot on there by number 10. Egan Lady gets the scoring started. Eagles draw first blood. Nothing too fancy about that one. Some quick passing. And Keegan Lady steps into that one and rips it past Humphrey. Eagles showing off that championship pedigree. Plays that one back for Parsons in the neutral zone. Little sidestep there. Eagles into the attack. Keegan Lady already got one to his name. Plays that one back. Blake Young Cross for Schuss up along the far side. Schuss cuts in the middle. He's got a little room here. Shot on. Humphrey not fooled there as he got the left pad in front of that one. Blackfish the other way, looking for the spring pass. They connect. Shot on, scores! What a goal. Laszlo Henning with an absolute beauty feed there. And the Blackfish waste no time as they knot this one even at 1. There's one guy in the Blackfish you don't want alone in your end. It's Laszlo Henning as he finds the mesh. 1 apiece. Face off now. In there somewhere. Great little play there by Tyson Johnson as he kind of flipped it back. Played across. Shot on, scores! My, oh my. Keegan Lady for the face-off aficionado himself. Wins the draw and then heads straight to the net. No, excuse me. That's Nielsen. Tyson Nielsen. Eagles back in front. Face off now. Another violation there on Reese Barnes. So Eagles going to start off with it. Musso, he'll play that one back. Fitzpatrick finds his man on the wing. That's Winter. They work it around. Eagles on the attack. Kind of a sharp angle shot there. Hits somebody in front. So Blackfish will scoop it up and they'll bring it up the other way. Little backhand feed there. LaRock gets it again up along the short side. LaRock feeds in front. Intended there for Vanachuk. They can't quite connect. Miller scoops up the loose ball and he'll bring it up the other way. Tags up at the center. He'll play that one up for Winter. Winter up along the short side for Schuss in the office. Schuss, lob pass back to the point. Young works that over for Adamson. Adamson plays that one across. Winter firing into the slot. Young shot on Humphrey, the save. Rebound, that one scooped up by the Blackfish. And they'll bring it up. Krosek flips that one. Finds his man in Gillis. Gillis, a little nifty footwork there. Creates some space for Malott, who's got it up along the short side. Malott steps in, makes a move, cuts back. Looking for a pass, finds his man. Shot on there by Andre. Kahn shut the door. Long lead pass now from Kahn. They connect. Going the other way with it. It's Parsons. Shot on, can't find the mark. Blackfish the other way. Malott, he's got Gillis with him. It's a 2-on-1. Gillis shot on Kahn. Flashes the blocker. What a save as he gets a stick hand in front of that one. My, oh my. Kahn protects the 1-goal lead. Eagles now in control. They'll set up shop. Cutting in is Young. He'll play that one across for Adamson. Adamson steps into it. Shot on Humphrey, the save. No rebound there. He'll leave that one for his defender. And it's Vanachuk now up along the short side. He'll play that one back for Gillis. Back to him. Vanachuk cuts into the middle. Plays it across for Andre, who finds Henning. Henning's got a goal to his name already. Finds Gillis. Long shot on. Kahn got a piece of that one and hit the iron. Ball takes a high bounce. Out of play. And then back in. Andre. Gillis. He's got it now. Plays that one back up for Henning. Andre. Picked off by Adamson. Taking it the other way. He's got a man with him off the bench. He'll take it himself. Backhand feed in front. Can't quite connect. Ryan Jones, the intended target, but it was just out of his reach. Now wasting no time. Here come the Blackfish. Milne, he's going to leave that one for Malott. Ethan Malott plays that one up top for Henning. Laszlo Henning, backhand feed, finds Kabeka, shot on. Couldn't quite get enough of it on it. No problem for Kahn. Kahn gonna dump it down the other way. Blackfish start out with it. Into the neutral zone and into the attack. Here they come. Vanachuk Right there, step for steps, Parsons. Vanachuk fires that one across. Blackfish, nifty passing, working it around here. Jordan Roberts with it now. Roberts trying to power his way into the middle slot. Long shot on, scores through traffic. Kind of took an awkward bounce there in front of Kahn. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not rocket science. You throw the ball on net, good things will happen. Jordan Roberts proving that. Good for the second goal of the game. We're knotted up again at 2. Johnson set to take the draw here. Up against Jensen. Face off now. Excuse me, no, that's Barnes. Barnes scoops that one up. Plays that one across for Gurney. Gurney retreats briefly to the neutral zone. Finds Andre. Drew Andre straddling the offensive zone. Malott. Gillis. Gillis looking for the pass. Connects to Quebec. A one-timer. Back-to-back goals for the Blackfish. Less than 15 seconds apart, and just like that, the Blackfish take their first lead of the game. What a goal. Nifty passing there. And Quebeca rips it past Kahn. Johnson, Barnes. Still in there somewhere. Who's got it? I think it's underneath Barnes. It is. Johnson just digging it out, and he gets it. Musso. Quick, nifty passing there by the Eagles. That was intended for Young there, but just out of his reach. Would have had a beauty. High opportunity, scoring chance, but the Blackfish able to steer it aside. But Schuss is there. Scoops that one up. Eagles maintain control. Down to single digits on the shot clock here. Winter. He's got to make something happen. Plays that one over. Young, low shot on. Ball still loose. In behind Humphrey. Somehow he kept that out of the net. My goodness. Now the other way with it. That's Squarick. He's going to flip that one for Gillis. Here come the Blackfish attackers. Vanachuk with it. Vanachuk across for Andre. Back to him. Vanachuk. Laszlo Henning in the high slot. Good save. Kahn. Rebound. Still loose. Malott scoops that one up. No. It was speared away there by Miller. Eagles the other way. Ryan Jones plays that one back. Eagles working it around the offensive zone. Fitzpatrick cross for Young. Young throws that one to the wing. Eagles up along the far side. That's Fitzpatrick trying to power his way to the net. He does. Shot on. Scores! Fitzpatrick, the power forward. Can't go around him. Can't go over him. How about let's go through him? Declan Fitzpatrick, 52, knots it up at 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we got action on both ends of the arena tonight. This one's setting up for a classic here in December. Johnson, Barnes. 2 men enter the circle. One will emerge victorious. Face off. Violation again on Barnes. He's going to plead his case here. Seems to be satisfied with the Zebras' response. That's our mid-quarter timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in 60 seconds. Schuss gets it going. He'll play that one quickly over to number 26, Jones. Jones plays it for Schuss. For a one-time chance there for Winter, but out of his reach, they can't quite connect. Scooped up by Young, though. He's got it. Barnes lost his lumber there. Playing a little soccer. Barnes with his best Ronaldo impression. Hey, it worked. Blackfish take it the other way. Gurney, little bounce pass there. Finds his man in Roberts. He'll flip that one over for Malott. Malott up along the short side. Ethan Malott looking in the slot. Finds his man wide open. Gillis, great save and tight Kahn. Cotton off, first man there. Parsons up to the neutral zone. He'll flip that one over for Musso. Excuse me, that's Keegan Lady. Roberts with it now. Up along the far side, plays that one back for Young. Blake Young makes a move, still with it, gets stripped though. Great defensive play there by Nicholas Krozik. Had a little help there from Spencer Milne as well, as the two Blackfish defenders able to team up and turn it over. So now here come the men in red. Vanachuk. He's got it for the Blackfish. He'll tag up, throw that one over for Laszlo Henning, who blows a tire. Can't quite handle that one. A little awkward there. Ball still up for grabs. Vanachuk tried his best to keep it in, but it's over and back on the Blackfish. Bit of a miscommunication there. So Eagles going to get a fresh 30 seconds starting off in the attacking zone. Fitzpatrick with it now. Fires that one across for Adamson. Makes a move. Shot on. Humphrey the save. Humphrey, long lead pass. He connects for Barnes. Barnes in tight, trying to power his way to the net. Great defensive play there. Cal Slade shuts the door and just takes Barnes to the turf. Parsons. Back over there, I believe, the call. So possession going to be awarded to the Blackfish, much to the chagrin of the Eagles bench. But play goes on. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Malott up along the short side. He'll play that one back for Gillis. Right back to him. Malott trying to make a move. Probing. He's got a little room now. Makes a move. Shot on. Con the save. Got the shoulder on that one. Shot clock expires. Squarick heads to the bench. So Blackfish going to get the killers out now, the full squad. Roberts got some room. Great block there in tight. Reese Young able to get in front of that one. Possession still awarded to the Blackfish. Quebeca almost had a second one-timer goal there, but can't quite get enough lumber on it. Going the other way with it now is Blake Young. He's going to tag up, though. Allow the Eagles to make a change. Bring on the offense. Fitzpatrick for Schuss. Always dangerous with the ball in his basket. Passes that one across. Out of the reach, though, of Lady, but he's able to retreat and get it. Keeps possession. Winter across the way. Scores! Great team effort there. That is number 25. Excuse me, no, that's number 12. That's Garrett Winter for the Eagles. And I'm sure, well, the Eagles are definitely glad that he's back within their ranks. Excuse me, that was Ryan Jones with the goal. Now it's Keegan Lady with it. Back step, probing, shot on, Humphrey the save. Rebound scooped up by Adamson. Eagles maintain possession. Fitzpatrick looked like he wanted to take the shot there. Finds his way to Young. Young gets stripped of it though. Spencer Milne picks his pocket. And now it's Milne. In tight, shot on. Gone the save. We've got a delayed penalty. It's going against the Eagles bench. I believe it's going to be an illegal substitution. 2 minutes. Yes, it is. On the bench. Respect the rectangle. Serving the sentence, it's the face-off man, Tyson Johnson. Blackfish going to get another power play opportunity here. Andre, Henning, Malott, Gillis. Up top for Henning. Andre. Drew Andre. Fires across for Gillis. They connect. Back to him. Shot on. Blocked in front. Parsons got in front of that one. Parsons flips that one up. Shot on. Good save. Tyson Nielsen in tight. But Brandon Humphrey shut the door. Little block from the back there. Softball penalty, so just a change of possession. Final 60 seconds of the first quarter. Malott. Henning. Henning backhand flip for Roberts. Gillis. Malott. Henning up top. Backhand feed for Roberts. They can't connect there, but Quebec scoops that one up. Malott. Roberts shot on. Kahn made the save. Somehow squeaked through, but he's able to steer it aside to the left corner. Gillis first man on it. Roberts fakes the backhand pass and delivers to Malott. Gillis. Roberts back to him. Roberts with some room. Gillis now fires that one across for Henning. He can't quite connect on the sharp angle. Slade tried to fire that one up. Henning. Nifty forechecking there. Final 10 seconds. Blake Young going to play that one over for Winter. Winter over for Young. Long lob in. No harm, no foul. So that'll do it for our first quarter of action. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Second quarter of action. Moments away. Switch sides. Lady against Barnes. Barnes. Heads up play there. I guess, yeah, Johnson's in the box. So somebody needed to step up for the draw. Speaking of, Johnson's up. He's almost ready to come out and rejoin the fray. 5 seconds here. Final seconds of the power play. Blackfish. Gonna get another 10 seconds or so with that man advantage as Johnson heads to the bench. Shot on Malott, can't find the mark. Shot clock expires though, so it's Eagles ball. Lady up to the neutral zone. Fires that one across for Winter. He's got some room. Shot on, great save, Humphrey. As he's able to rob Winter in tight. Jensen plays that one up for Agus. Hunter Agus with it up along the short side. He's going to allow the Blackfish to bring on the offense. Roberts cycles in, cuts in. He's got some room. Shot on. Scores! Somehow got through. Heads up play there. Jordan Roberts kind of caught the Eagles. I don't want to say sleeping on the job, but definitely on the back foot. Roberts went to the open space and then buries it past Kahn. Good for the Blackfish. Fourth goal of the game, and all of a sudden it's tied up again. Caster's curse, but this one could be going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Barnes, Johnson. Another violation on Barnes, so it's going to be the Eagles' ball. Oh, Jones almost sprung Fitzpatrick in the slot there, but just out of his reach. So it's Jones with it now. Back step. Little backhand flip, nobody home, but who? Agus, he picks it up for the Blackfish. Right down Main Street, he's got a chance. Scores! Hunter Agus. Miscommunication there by the Eagles. And guess who? Ladies and gentlemen. What a goal. That's Cam Square, excuse me. It says Agus on his jersey, but that's Cam Square, correction. The Blackfish get the goal, and they're back in front. Good feed there. Winter shot on. Good save, Humphrey. That one scooped up by number 8, Butch LaRocque. He's going to bring that one through the neutral zone. LaRocque flips that one over for Roberts. Jordan Roberts makes a move. Another one. Dishes. Delivers. It's Gillis. Gillis plays that one across. Come back, a shot on. Can't find the mark. Ball takes a hard bounce on the backboard into the Eagles' possession. Bring it up the other way. It's Young. Finds his way to Schuss. Schuss. Adamson. Jones. Schuss. Feeds in front. Backhand shot. Scores! My, oh my, Blake Young with a backhand beauty. And just like that, it's tied up again. Back and forth action. Doesn't matter what end of the arena you're sitting on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting your money's worth right there. 5 apiece. I tell you, if it wasn't for these two net miners, this game would be 10-all right now. Barnes wins the draw, but it's corralled in by the Eagles. That's Jones. Johnson scoops that one up, fires that one back for Winter. He can't handle it on the sharp angle. So it's Barnes the other way. He'll throw that one up. That's Henning now. Henning can let the Blackfish set up. They've got the killers on. Here comes Malott, steps into that one. Good save, Kahn. No, it's still loose. It's scooped up by the Blackfish. They'll maintain possession. Parsons, cherry picking a little bit, finds Winter, springs a shot on Humphrey. Good save there. Vanachuk scoops that one up. Back and forth, relentless, ladies and gentlemen. The Blackfish. Roberts streaking all alone, shot on. Kahn made the save, somehow got a piece of that one. And now it's the Eagles the other way. Wasting no time. Bring the other way, trying to spring Winter there. That was Young. Picked up by Squarick. He'll throw that one up now for Roberts. Roberts couldn't handle it originally, but then scooped it up off the boards. Roberts plays that one over for Henning, who quickly works it over to Andre. Drew Andre with it now. He'll fire that one across for Gillis. They connect. Brian Gillis steps into it. Shot on. Can't find the mark. Ball skips off the turf, then out of play. Possession awarded to the Eagles. Reese Young going to start out with it. He'll throw that one up. Eagles into the attacking zone, led by Declan Fitzpatrick. He'll play that one across for Winter. For Schuss. Schuss finds Young. Young cycles. Delivers. Winter now steps in and scores! Garrett Winter. How about that little showmanship there as well from number 12? What a beauty as he steps into it. Deadly from 40 feet in with an absolute howitzer. As the mesh ripples, Eagles in front. Not too, I think I'm almost 100% sure that was Winter. Play now continues. Eagles fighting for it, and they finally scoop it up. Nielsen's going to retreat to the far side. He'll play that one back up for Adamson. Adamson, Jones, Young. Young with it now. Plays that one across. Finds his way to Keegan Lady. He plays up for Schuss. Shot on. Good save, Humphrey. Flash of the right pad. Ball skips out in the Blackfish bench. Wasting no time in the Eagles. Schuss plays that one across for Adamson. Makes a move. Got a little room now. Still with it. It's Adamson. Shot on. Scores. Adamson must have gone through 3 Blackfish defenders on his journey to the net and puts it past Humphrey. And for the first time in the contest, we've got a 2-goal lead, courtesy of the captain, 44, Cody Adamson. Barnes checks in. Nielsen on the other side. Face off now. A little bit of confusion. Both sides didn't know where the ball was, and somehow it found its way to Squarick. So he'll play that one up for Vanachuk. Vanachuk, he's got it up along the far side, plays that back for Gillis. Gillis cycles, delivers. It's Henning. Henning, shot on. Kahn not fooled. Kahn looking upfield. Finds Cal Slade right near center. He'll flip that one up for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, Winter, shot on. Good save, Humphrey. Able to get the left shoulder on that one and corral the rebound. Now the other way, it's the Blackfish. LaRock plays that one across. Finds his man in Roberts, who works that over for Andre. Drew Andre, shot on. Caleb Kahn made the save, rebound. Initially, Jordan Roberts kind of had a chance at there, but I believe they called crease violation. So it's Fitzpatrick the other way, makes a move to the outside, shot on. Humphrey the save. Rebound, skips to the far side, corralled in by Blake Young. Adamson, Jones. Makes a move to the center, still with it. Cuts down low, tags up, plays that one back up for Schuss. He's got some room. Schuss delivers. Fitzpatrick all alone in front. Humphrey shut the door, somehow made the save. Looks like we've got a penalty now. I believe after Declan Fitzpatrick made the shot on net, it's Krozik heading to the box. 2 minutes, cross-checking. Can't use the lumber like that, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes in the sin bin for 2-5. So it's going to be Schuss, Winter, Jones, Adamson, and Fitzpatrick on the power play. It's the Unit 1, the elite attack for the Eagles. Let's see what they can do here. Schuss, Winter. Winter now with it. Fires that one across for Jones. Jones steps into that one, blocked in front by Barnes. Schuss able to scoop that one up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Schuss across for Adamson, one time. Humphrey, though, with a flash of the pad, somehow got across the crease and made the save. Eagles on the attack. Winter couldn't quite corral that one cleanly, but scooped it up. Schuss for Winter now. Shot on. Humphrey the save. Rebound. Adamson right there. Another save by Humphrey. You gotta be kidding me. Somehow made the save. His net's still off. It doesn't matter. Humphrey's still 10 until little nifty fake shot. Oh my, oh my. Winter can't quite get the ball on target. 5 seconds now. Schuss shot on. Another save. Humphrey. Finally, the offensive onslaught is turned aside as Humphrey corrals it. He'll play that one up. They connect. It's Malott now. Talk about some action down here at the Blackfish end. Humphrey must have made 4 saves in the span of 10 seconds. Keeping the Blackfish right into this one. Malott plays that one back for Henning. Henning fires it down low from Malott. He's alone. Somehow Kahn made the save and he kept it out of his net. I'm not sure how, but he did. Parsons delivers for Winters. In tight, scores! Another goal. Garrett Winter, in tight, goes aerial and puts it past Humphrey. What a goal. Number 12. I believe that's his 3rd of the contest. Johnson and Barnes in the circle. Face off. It's in there somewhere. Both guys vying for that one. Johnson might have it. No, he doesn't. And Barnes shovels it back. Gurney scoops that up. Gurney still with it. Plays that one back for Barnes. Barnes for Gillis. Out of his reach, though, and it goes out. That's our mid-quarter timeout. Welcome back into the booth, ladies and gentlemen. Eagles ball. Adamson, first man on the case. Eagles up by 3 in this one. It's been close so far, but the Eagles are starting to make a little room. Good defense there. Scooped up by Fitzpatrick. Ball still loose. Kellner on Adamson. Adamson fending him off. Fires it across for Fitzpatrick. Can't quite get it cleanly. Ball still loose. Still loose. Scooped up finally by Cam Squarick. Squarick plays that one across for Gillis. Gillis has got it up along the far side. He's going to play that one across for Andre. Back for Gillis. Fires that one for Henning. Henning cycles in the top slot. Shot on. Kahn made the save. Shot clock resets. Cal Slade escorts Gillis into the sideboards. But Gillis, give him credit, he stuck with it. Blackfish maintained possession. Malott fires down low for Henning in the slot. No, excuse me. That's Roberts. Quick shot on, can't find the mark. Shot clock expires. So Eagles gonna start out with it. It's Young. He'll flip that one up for Lady. Keegan Lady. Adamson. El Capitano plays that one back. Lady, he's got a little room now. Shot on. Somehow stays out. I believe it beat Humphrey, but not the iron. Jensen. Little bounce pass there. Finds his man, and Butch LaRock. LaRock plays that one across for Vanachuk, who finds Henning. Blackfish in control. Malott now for Henning. Low shot on. Blocked. Parsons scooped it out. Oh, delayed penalty there. Parsons. Definitely one of the faster guys in the ALL. He would have been all alone, but it's 2 minutes for 42. That's Kellen Bateman with the cross check. A lot of questionable uses of lumber tonight in this midweek classic. So 4 and change remain in the second quarter. Blackfish, golden opportunity here to start clawing their way back into this one. Gillis, shot on Kahn, made the save. Sprawling one, too, as he got the stick hand on that one. Malott, Henning. Backhand feed for Gillis, shot on Kahn, made another save, though. My, oh my, Caleb Kahn is settling in nicely back there in between the pipes. Malott, shot on, another save by Kahn. Able to get the pad onto that one. Henning had to retreat all the way to his own end to get it. Looking for a penalty there. Still pleading his case, but falls on deaf ears. Malott. Gillis back to him. Shot on. Wide of the net. Takes a hard bounce off the back. All the way to half. I love this game. So what happened there, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's called a softball penalty. The guy doesn't have the ball. Gets absolutely run over there, and it's just a change of possession. I love lacrosse. I just love it. Henning shot on, can't find the mark. Ball skips back to the point. Malott keeps it in for the Blackfish. Gillis fires that one across for Roberts. Couldn't beat the clock. Caleb Kahn looks up the arena and finds Cal Slade with a nice lob pass. He'll play that one up for Parsons. Parsons, still with it, fires that one across for Winter. Garrett Winter up along the far side. Looking. Shots in tight, good save, Humphrey. Rebound. Parsons is there. Shots took a big hit from Squarick. And Parsons gets revenge in the form of a goal. What a goal by the Eagles. Eagles not very happy about the check that was laid out on Schuss there by Squarick. Getting a little bit of more of an explanation for the ref as to why that was a legal play in this rough game we call lacrosse. All parties seem to be satisfied. 3:05 remain. Eagles starting to run away with this one as they've now nursed that lead to 4. And that was shorthanded too, that last one. Play goes on. Shot on by Johnson. Wins the draw. Then draws the penalty. My, oh my. Justin Gurney takes the penalty there. So he's off to the sin bin. 2 minutes. Holding. Uh-oh. We've got a double minor. 2 minutes holding and then cross-checking. So now it's going to be 4-on-4 here for about 12 seconds. and then it's a double minor to Gurney. That is back-breaking for the Blackfish. Adamson, he's going to wait for Bateman to come out of the box. So it's going to be Winter who's going to come on for the Eagles. They've got about 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Winter. Kind of some nifty passing by the Eagles. They kind of fake the forehand, then go backhand. Good shot on by Schuss there. Humphrey not fooled. He's going to leave that one for Kellner. Kellner going to break through the press. Kind of fires that one up for Henning. Henning's got a man with him. Shot on. Caleb Kahn made the save. All alone, it's Schuss. Tied for the league goal scorer. Oh my, Humphrey. What a save on one of the most deadly offensive players in the league. Schuss was the only man there by a mile, and Humphrey's able to turn him aside. Caleb Kahn standing tall in his own right, taking a hard hit there. That's Gillis. A little slow to get up, but then does under his own power. Love to see that, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, you got to be cut from a certain cloth to play this game. Got a lot of respect for the guys who lace them up here at the LEC. Drew Andre with it now. And the Blackfish looking to cut into that lead, but Kahn firmly on the other side of that equation. Andre probing for Gillis. Blackfish, they don't want to commit too much here. They're down a man. The last thing they want to do is turn it over, especially with time expiring. A little backhand feed, though, for Andre. Long shot on. Couldn't quite get it off in time. Caleb Kahn was going to make the save anyways. The other way with it now, that's Marcher. He's going to leave that one for Jones. Jones. For Schuss now. Schuss. Jones. Fitzpatrick. Eagles probing. Final 60 seconds of the first half of action. Winter delivers for Jones. Jones cycles in. Winter. Fitzpatrick. One-time shot. Humphrey the save. Rebound corralled in by Barnes, who breaks through the press. Barnes has got Malott down there with him. Good trailer there for Kellner. Shot on. Kahn kept it out, though. Good save. Caleb Kahn, the Thunder alumni, standing tall for the Eagles. Winter doing his best Academy Awards impression. Not fooling anyone. Adamson for Schuss. Jones now with it. Shot on. Good save, Humphrey. Able to steer that one aside. In the left corner. Abrams going to bring it up the other way. He's got Milne with him, as well as Squarick. Cam Squarick's going to tag up, though. Going to play that one. Shot on there by Abrams. Kahn elects to kill this one off. That'll do it for the first half of action. Grizzlies looking to keep up their winning ways as they're first in the league. And Spray looking to right the ship as they're still seeking their first win of the season. Face off. Barnes wins that one. Plays it himself. Parsons and Johnson has scored him into the boards. Eagles create the turnover. It's Adamson the other way. Quickly over for Jones. Somehow stayed out. A little bit of a confusion as to where the ball was there. Milne trying to get it out for the Blackfish. He'll play that in front of his own net. Quickly works it up for Squarick. Squarick still with it. Gonna flip that one for Gillis. Gillis into the attacking zone. Gillis still with it. Plays that one for Vanachuk. Vanachuk. A little nifty footwork there. Lost the ball. Gillis kind of dumps that one in. Shot clock expired. So it's going to be the Eagles starting out with it. Fitzpatrick for Schuss. Out of the box now is Gurney. So it's even strength. Schuss has it, fires it across Finds his man in Winter, still with it, through the D, he still got it. Scores, are you kidding me? Garrett Winter, his third goal of the game, and it's an absolute beauty as he just single-handedly goes through, I think, the entirety of the Blackfish defenders. What a solo effort there, number 12, Garrett Winter. Wow. How's that for analysis, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. That's all I got. I mean, you saw that. My goodness. Eagles now with it as they won the draw, had to retreat to their own end. Blake Young fires that one up. Eagles set up shop. Schuss. Excuse me, no. That was 34 with the long shot on there. Mac Timms. Shot on there by Lady. Another save, Humphrey. Humphrey plays that one up for Barnes. Barnes couldn't quite handle that one cleanly, but then does. Malott now up along the short side. Malott makes a move to the slot, looking for the pass, still with it. Gets a nice block there from Gillis. Gillis, the pick and roll. Can't quite connect, though. As Kottenoff made sure that one wasn't getting through. Caleb Kahn, little lob pass up. Finds his man. Penalty now. An illegal substitution on the Eagles, I believe. Yes, it is. 2 minutes, illegal substitution. Tyson Johnson headed to the sin bin. Blackfish. Let's see if they can get something going here on the power play, as the deficit has now grown to 5. Andre up top for Henning. Gillis back to him. Henning fires it across from a lot. One-time chance. Can't find the mark. Ball stays in, though. And scooped up by Nielsen. Good back check by Gillis. He's able to get control back for the Blackfish. Malott with it now. Up top for Andre. Gillis. Henning. Henning steps into that one. Can't find the mark, though, as that one sails over the crossbar. Roberts had to retreat all the way to the neutral turf there to bring it back in for the Blackfish. Gillis looking for Andre in the backdoor feed, but it's Young scooping up the other way. Reese Young still with it. He's going to tag up, though. Young looking for an outlet. Finds it in Schuss. Logan Schuss directing a little bit of traffic. Fires it for Fitzpatrick in tight. Fanned on the shot, though, as he couldn't handle that one cleanly. Little check from behind there. So possession awarded to the Blackfish. Vanachuk gonna play that one back for Malott. Malott. Across the way for Roberts. Could back it back to him. Malott in the high slot. Backhand feed for Gillis. Malott shot on. Can't find the mark. Ball took a hard bounce off the backboards and skipped off the crossbar. Shot clock violation. So it's going to be Eagles ball. Miller plays that one up for Adamson. Adamson, got to settle things down here. That'll do it. Johnson heads to the bench. Gets directed to stay on. Adamson shot on. Good save, Humphrey. Humphrey plays that one up. Finds his man in LaRocque. Butch LaRocque brings it the other way for the Blackfish. He'll play that one back. Gillis back to Malott now. Malott cycles in, still with it. Shot on. Can't find the mark. Ball takes a hard bounce off the back. And in front of the Eagles bench. Mishandled there by 42. That's Kellen Bateman. So couldn't handle that one cleanly, and the ball found its way on the Eagles bench. So it's Blackfish ball. Malott Still with it. Finds Vanachuk. Austin Vanachuk side steps. Delivers to Gabecka. Gabecka across the way for Gillis. Gillis shot on, but Cal Slade able to get his stick onto that one. Good defensive play there by number 25. Keegan Lady now with it for the Eagles. Lady delivers. Looking for 34 there. That was intended for Mac Timms. They couldn't handle it cleanly, though. It's Blackfish the other way. Good feed there. Barnes can't quite scoop that one up, though. Ball still loose, then corralled in by the Eagles. It's Lady, but he gets stripped of it. And then it's back over. Good defensive play there from Cam Square with a little help from Milne. Sorry, excuse me, that's Gurney. The Blackfish able to create that turnover. Andre for Vanachuk up along the short side. Austin Vanachuk, another Thunder alumni, plays that one across for Gabecka. Gillis, shot on, good save, Kahn. Kahn checks that one down for Blake Young. Young gonna bring it up the other way for the Eagles into the attacking zone. Young, long shot on, scores! The defender, Blake Young, steps into that one, grips it, and rips it. And it's another goal for the Eagles as they continue to build on this lead. Showing off why they are the ALL West defending champions as they're getting scoring from all levels. Johnson wins that draw, but it's Gabecka. Gabecka mixing it up, creating that turnover. Now it's the big man. Conrad Square is going to play that one back for Barnes. Nielsen right there, step for step, though, trying to create a turnover. But Barnes able to get it to Mawat. He'll head to the bench. Good feed in front there. Henning decides to keep it. He'll cycle in. Henning plays that one back. Scooped up by Roberts. Roberts, sharp angle shot. Kahn not fooled there. Able to get the glove hand on that one. Vanachuk was first one there, though. Roberts trying to get the shot on. Good defensive play there by Nielsen. Another save by Kahn. Vanachuk shot on. Former teammates, no less. Caleb Kahn gets the better of Austin Vanachuk on that one. Adamson with it now. Adamson steps into it, shot on. Good save. Humphrey, rebound. Humphrey came out of his net to try to play that one. Kind of swatted at it. Ball went into the corner. It's in there somewhere. When the dust settles, it's the Blackfish with it. Cam Squarick gonna bring it up to the neutral zone. He'll play that one for Malott. Malott makes a move. Sidestep, Slade, backhand feed for Vanachuk. He's got it. Makes a move. Shot on Kahn, the save. Kahn has been playing exceptionally well. As I don't believe he has not let in a goal now. Also, they've been getting exceptional goaltending play from Caleb Kahn, which is only helping build their lead. Eagles start out with it. Young and Roberts kind of ran into each other there. Sorry, excuse me, Jones. But they were able to keep it. Eagles on the attack. Winter with it now. Makes a move to the outside. He's got some room. Shot on. Humphrey made the save and steered it aside. Long shot on by Young. Blocked in front by Milne. Fearlessly, might I add. Hand pass there. Called against the Blackfish, so the Eagles maintain possession. Winter plays that one back for Adamson. Back to him. Garrett Winter cycles into the high slot. Side steps. Finds Adamson in tight off the pick and roll there. Good save, Humphrey. Blackfish ball the other way. Barnes tags up in neutral territory. Plays that one over for Vanachuk. Vanachuk with it now. Plays that one for Gillis. Blackfish begin the cycle. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Malott steps into it. There's a hard pass to Andre, right back to him. Couldn't quite find the target. Nifty offense there. Ooh, hard hit there. Dished out by Slade. I believe that's Andre. A little slow to get up here. Two minutes cross-checking the call. Looks like Andre's okay. Up under his own power. Getting some attention there from the trainer. You like to see that, ladies and gentlemen. Up under his own power. So Slade to the sin bin. 2 minutes was the call. 2 minutes for cross-checking the call. Blackfish starting to run out of real estate here, though. Time is not on their side. They got to get something going, and they got to get it going quick. Vanachuk, Gillis plays that one back for Malott. Nielsen almost kind of stole that one away from the Blackfish. Roberts plays it up for Malott. Backhand feed for Gillis. Blackfish probing, looking for that angle of attack. Vanachuk scoops that one up off the boards. Gillis steps into that con, the save. Ball finds its way out of play. New one checks in. Malott. Cycling. Good block there in front. Reese Young able to scoop that one up. Still with it. Long lob pass there. Intended for Nielsen, but Gillis for the Blackfish, first man on the scene. So it's Vanachuk now. He'll play that one up for Malott. Malott directs a little bit of traffic, then plays it back for Gillis. Gillis, Henning. Back up for Roberts. Gillis. Roberts. Shot on, blocked in front by Miller. Parsons, the speed merchant, taking it the other way. He's got a man with him. It's Blake Young, shot on. Humphrey, the save, rebound. Possession awarded to the Blackfish. Malott into the attacking zone. Delivers. Vanachuk. Back for Malott. Back to him. Vanachuk up top for Henning. Henning gets a nice screen there by Roberts. Blocked in front, though. I believe that was Reese Young getting in front of that one. Henning. Vanachuk shot on con, the save again. Same ball checks back in off the wall. Henning with it now. Backhand feed for Roberts. Back to him. Henning. Shot on. Ball was wide. I thought maybe Colin got a piece of that one, but referees say no. Penalty expires. One-time chance. Quebeca fanned on it. It was a beauty feed there from Malott, but Quebeca couldn't quite get enough on it. Young will play that one up. Finds his man. And Mac Timms, another Thunder alumni, plays that one back for Ryan Jones. We'll work that one over. Eagles trying to find Schuss in the slot. They can't connect. Timms kind of batted that one towards the Blackfish net, but Humphreys came out and played that and moved it up for Squarick. He'll leave that one for Gillis now, who cycles in. Gillis. First man. Throws that one over for Roberts. Vanachuk. Vanachuk. Backhand feed for Gillis. Shot on. Can't find the mark. Scooped up by Henning. Plays that one for Vanachuk. Long shot on. Missed the net, though. Absolute howitzer, though. So possession awarded to the Eagles after the shot clock violation. So just under 3 minutes remain in this third quarter of action. It's Fitzpatrick in the Eagles. Shot on wide. Ball takes a high bounce all the way back to the point. Winter corrals it in. Winter throws that one across for Jones. Jones still with it, looking for the feed. Trying to find Fitzpatrick, but it's picked off. Going the other way with it now. It's the Blackfish. Still with it. Caught Squarick, backhand feed. Brushes off the body check. Back over now. So it's Eagles ball. 2:23 remain. Adamson going to start out with it. Eagles got the full grip of attackers on as they look to build on their lead. Adamson makes a move, cuts in, lost the ball in transition, but Eagles maintain possession. Schuss trying to find his man for Young, and they connect. Shot on now. That's Mac Timms. Good save by Humphreys. Now it's the other way. Sprung loose. It's the Blackfish coming down. Shot on. Good save, Kahn. Abrams had a beauty opportunity, but Caleb Kahn shut the door. Parsons plays that one up for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick in the neutral zone. Going to cycle that one over for Winter. Winter up along the short side. Fires that one back. No, he kept it. Trying to bring that one in the high slot. Can't find the mark. Gets his own rebound, though. Stays with it. What a save, Brandon Humphrey. A little bit of extracurricular now on the back of the net. We got a delayed penalty going the way of the Eagles. But the other way, it's a goal. Little confusion now. Barnes got his hands up like he just scored. No word from the official. So what you didn't see, ladies and gentlemen, is we had a scuffle in behind the Blackfish goal. Referees called a delayed penalty. The play was whistled as Barnes, scored. Barnes wanting the goal on the stat sheet. Both teams pleading their case. Referees have got some discussion to do here. This is big. So Adamson pleading his team's case. Henning, representing the captain for the Blackfish, is there without Nick Scott and Connor Watson tonight. More deliberation is needed. So what do we know? We know there was a delayed penalty on the Eagles. And I believe there was a bit of a miscommunication with our officials. More discussion needed. So delayed penalty, scuffle in behind the Blackfish net. The other way, Barnes had it on a 2-on-1 and put it past Kahn. But the play was whistled dead before the goal. So it was Declan Fitzpatrick kind of in the center of that whole scruffle. So he's off to the box. It's looking like there's going to be no goal awarded to the Blackfish. And that's kind of the discussion now what's going on. Blackfish bench pleading for the game to resume. A lot of discussion still here. And so the penalty is going to stand. We're not too sure if it's a minor, major, double minor. Play's going to resume. So when the dust settles, there will be no goal from Barnes. Blackfish bench demanding some more audience with the zebra. Pleading his team's case, but it falls on deaf ears. Schuss now headed to the box. No, sorry, excuse me. He's just headed to the locker room. Adamson joining him too. Sorry, that's Cottonoff. So no goal. Now we're deciding how many minutes Fitzpatrick is going to be sentenced to. It's 2 minutes. Okay. All right. That's a tough break for the Blackfish. There's going to be offsetting penalties now. 35 also to the box. I don't have a 35 on my program, but play resumes. So it's some 4-on-4 action, a lot of open turf out there. Malott with it, still with it. He's got some room. Shot on, Con the save. As he stuck with that one. That is a tough break for the Blackfish, ladies and gentlemen. As they not only, so that's why the play was whistled dead. There was offsetting penalties. So the extracurricular was drawn by Fitzpatrick, and then the Blackfish, a little overzealous on the response, play whistle dead, therefore no goal. Okay, we're all caught up. Here we go. Mac Tim shot on. Brandon Humphrey not fooled. Resets the shot clock though. Young with it now. He'll play that over for Adamson. Adamson makes a move to the outside, cuts in, shot on, good save. Humphrey, rebound. Scooped up by the Blackfish. And here they come the other way. Gurney passes over for Andre, saved by Kahn. In tight. Caleb Kahn. A little bit of confusion there, but that'll do it for the third quarter of action. The goal, the netminder coming out and mixing it up. You gotta love that. Okay, the final chapter, ladies and gentlemen, starts now. The final 15 minutes are underway. Barnes wins the draw cleanly too. Plays that one back for Gurney. Gurney, he's gonna take it up to the neutral zone. Delivers for Gillis. Gillis up along the far side. Here we go. The rough stuff. Referees get on that one. Nice and quick. Gurney in the middle of that one. Nielsen as well. Fires up the Eagles bench. Penalty now. Looking like that's Parsons. So he's going to the box now. And Gurney is going. Starting to fill up down there. Next guy in's got to be standing. I was going to say, no, it's 3-on-3. Look at this. We got the skeleton crew out for either side. Malott makes a move, trying to cut in. Can't complete the move cleanly. A lot of room out there to run, and here come the Eagles. Young, he's got a man with him. Shot on the save, rebound, another save in tight. Humphrey. Loose ball batted. Oh my. Blackfish get a break there. Here we go, Blackfish fans. Got to make some noise here. Fitzpatrick, Quebeca. They're out. So Quebeca was serving the sentence for Humphrey. Speaking of, he'll play it across for Malott. Malott, shot on. Kahn not fooled there. He'll scoop that one up and look upfield. Plays that one up for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, fresh legs out of the box. Plays that one back up for Adamson. Running point. Works it over. Lady shot on. Ball bounced in front of Humphrey, then out. Barnes wasting no time. Scoops that one up. He's got a man with him. It's Vanachuk. Delivers. Shot on. Crease violation. Oh! Vanachuk finally put it past Kahn, but couldn't quite toe the line. 45 seconds remaining on the offsetting penalties. It's Jones with it now. Plays that one across. for Timms. Mac Timms steps into that one. Shot on Humphrey, the save. Rebound. Back to Tim. Heads up play. Trying to deliver for Young, but couldn't quite complete the process. Winter plays that for Tim. Sharp angle shot. Deflected off Humphrey. Possession awarded to the Eagles. It's a fresh 20 seconds. Young with it now. He'll cycle up to the high slot. Still with it. Looking. Plays that one across. Finds his man in Mac Timms. Mac Timms makes a move. Tried to one-hand feed Winter there, but Kellner ran him over. Eagles still with it. Winter for Young. That'll do it for the shot clock. Abrams plays that one up. Out of the box, it's Gurney. Wasting no time with the Blackfish, but it's picked off. Nifty little play there by Reese Young as he scoops that one up. Finds Adamson, shot on. Adamson beat Humphrey, but not the crossbar. The iron stands tall. And the lacrosse gods smile and bless Humphrey with a lucky bounce. Schuss with it now. Schuss fires that one across. Shot on. Humphrey got a piece of that one and then hit the post. All the other way to their own end. It's the Eagles. Throws it up for Fitzpatrick. Shrugs off a check there from Milne. He'll play that one for Schuss. Logan Schuss fires it across. Looking for Keegan Lady in the slot. Little check from behind there. Softball penalty. No one going to the box. Relax. Eagles. Fresh 20 on the clock, though, and that's big. Schuss fires that one across for Adamson. Adamson tried the backhand shot, but Barnes got in front of that one. Barnes trying to get through. Winter and Adamson. The forecheck, but Gurney gets it out for the Blackfish. Finally, the offensive onslaught of the Eagles is thwarted. And it's Gurney. Fires that one for Henning. Henning looking for the pass. Delivers. Shot on. Scores. Brian Gillis, number 26 for the Blackfish. Finds the mesh. And finally, the onslaught is over. 7 straight goals for the Eagles. And finally, the Blackfish answer back with their first goal since the second quarter of action, ladies and gentlemen. 11.5 remain, 5 goals. So you got just north of 2 minutes per goal, and you'll tie it up. Barnes wins the faceoff, and that's the first step. Barnes, he's got some room. Shot on. Scores! Reese Barnes wins the faceoff and takes it himself. Talk about a complete player. Wins the draw, fakes like he's going to deliver with the flip pass, keeps it, takes it the long way, cuts and scores. Mesh ripples. Reese Barnes, 33 of the Blackfish, and it's 2 quick ones. And all of a sudden, that 5-goal deficit not looking so hard to overcome. Blackfish with Lady Momentum flirting back on their side. Malott. He'll play that one back for Roberts. Roberts probing, waiting, low shot, con the save. Kick the pad out there. Eagles in possession. Taking it the other way now. Shot on, good save, Humphrey. That was Brendan Marcher who walked that one in, but Humphrey turned him aside. Marcher on Jensen. Jensen plays that one back for Henning. Henning going to allow the Blackfish to get their full grip on, as here come the Killers. Henning directing traffic, looking for the outlet pass, then delivers. Finds his man in Malott, plays that over for Drew Andre. Andre steps into that one, scores! That one might have actually gone off Henning, who delivered the pass, kind of went to the front of the net. The ball took a weird bounce in front of Kahn there, and all of a sudden, 3 quick ones for the Blackfish, and they're right back into this one. Drew Andre. So it was Drew Andre who got the shot off and scored. Henning with the beauty screen in front. Barnes wins another face-off. Blackfish starting to find their footing and showing their teeth. So 5 minutes have passed now in this fourth quarter of action. Blackfish clawing their way back into this one. Roberts plays that one across for Gillis. Finds Vanachuk for Henning. Low shot on. Kahn the save. Rebound. Scooped up by Malott. Blackfish maintain possession. Malott up along the far side. Cuts in. Delivers the pass. Henning high slot shot on. Kahn the save. Rebound scooped up by the Eagles. And it's Schuss going the other way. Milne in position though. Blackfish able to turn him aside as the Eagles will retreat briefly. Schuss on the short side now for Young. Young fires that one across for Adamson. Adamson shot on Humphrey. The save though. Took it right off the right shoulder and steered it to the corner. Adamson holding the ball up against the boards. Referee doesn't like that one. Possession awarded to Blackfish. Milne is going to play that one for Andre for Quebeca. Quebeca for Gillis. Gillis plays that one for Andre. Andre back to Gillis on the backdoor chance. Somehow Kahn squeezed the pads together as he keeps that one out. Looks like it's in his padding somewhere. Kahn's trying to find it. The referee doesn't want to get too personal. For all you ex-lacrosse players, you know how pleasant that padding smells. In there somewhere. Referee going to call this one dead. He's going to allow Kahn to do some digging. My, oh my. We might have to strip search Kahn here. It's like golf, you know, when you can't find the ball, it's, hey, is it in the hole? The referees, oh, they found it. Call off the APB. The ball's been found. Eagles wasting no time as they bring on the attack. Fitzpatrick now with it. Stutters. Makes it to the outside, tags up, fires that one back for Jones. Winter, he'll cycle that one over for Adamson. Takes a walk in the high slot, back step. Still with it, it's Adamson. Backhand feed for Winter. Ball's loose in front. Who's got it? It's Timms. No, can't give him that one completely. Humphrey comes out. He'll play that one up for Squarick. Squarick for Gurney. Justin Gurney. Fires that one over for Malott up along the far side. Malott with it now. He'll cycle that one in. Plays that one over. Henning delivers for Gillis. Gillis, Henning, quickly works that over. Shot on by Gillis, wide of the mark. Ball takes a hard bounce off the backboard and then back in. Possession awarded to Blackfish. Eagles. Adamson gonna start out with it. For Jones. Jones to Schuss. Schuss kind of power his way to the net. Backhand flip for Jones there. Nifty pass. Jones back steps, got some room. Shot on Humphrey, the save. He'll come out, play this one. Looking upfield, long pass. Intended there. They connect. Milne the trailer, shot on. Vanachuk, nifty pass there from Humphrey. Vanachuk played it to Milne, but Milne couldn't find the target. It's our mid-quarter timeout. 60 seconds. So Winter's going to start off for the Eagles. 7:23, 3 goals difference. Here we go. Winter. Barnes, step for step with him. Winters gets it through, delivers for Fitzpatrick up along the short side. Fitzpatrick feeds in front. Tried to spring Lady there, but it's the Blackfish the other way with it. It's Gurney. He's going to tag up, though. Going to elect to wait for the offense. Gurney Try to play that one across, broken up by Young. Young all over him. The Eagles bench loves it as he kills more than half of the shot clock. Malott with it now. Tries to make a move to the outside. Parsons right there with him, though. Shot clock ticking down to the final seconds. Kahn made the save. And it's Eagles ball. Eagles up to the neutral zone. Delivers for Adamson. Adamson back up top for Lady. Plays that one for Jones to Schuss. Schuss fires that one across for Young. Blake Young still with it, looking, delivers. Schuss feeds it for Lady. Couldn't quite find the mark. Clock expires. Abrams works that one up for Butch LaRock, who shovels that one up for Henning. Laszlo Henning plays that one back for Gillis, who works that over for Vanachuk. Vanachuk for Roberts. Cross arena pass. Roberts trying to feed Henning. They can't connect though. Hard hit there too. And some rough stuff. Kottenoff did not like that. Roberts didn't want the fight. Kottenoff didn't like the hit. And Adam Kottenoff, ladies and gentlemen, I don't blame Roberts for not wanting to drop him there. And Kottenoff looks like his night is done. So he's going to get his pick of the shower, as he'll watch the rest of this game from the stands. Dust settles. 5-minute power play for the Blackfish. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a golden opportunity now to cut that lead down to size. 3 goals, 5 and change. So for the remainder of this game, the Blackfish, for the majority of the remainder of this game, the Blackfish are going to have a man advantage. This is huge here. Let's see if they can capitalize. Gillis, Malott for Henning, shot on. Wasting no time. Laszlo Henning rips it past Kahn. Mesh ripples. And just like that, the Blackfish are within striking distance of tying this one up. So for all you lacrosse fans at home, that's a major. So the penalty keeps on a-going. Eagles, they've got a few shorties tonight though, so they're still dangerous even with a man down. Barnes gonna win that draw. Barnes really turning it on now in the second half as he's kind of cutting into the face-off wins there. Gillis. Malott works over for Andre. Back to him. Backhand feed for Gillis. Low shot on. Kahn the save. That's what the Eagles are going to need here big time. Caleb Kahn. It's always a little easier to kill penalties when your goalie's one of your better penalty killers. Parsons, little backstep there. Finds some room. Fires that one across. Tender for Fitzpatrick out of his reach though. Ball's still loose. Scooped up now by Squarick. He'll work that one up for Gurney. He's going to tag up, play it for Squarick, who flips that one for Henning. Laszlo Henning's got a few tallies to his name. From Malott, now to Gillis. Back to him. Gillis for Vanachuk. Vanachuk still with it, delivers to Malott, who steps into it. Kahn. No, it was blocked in front, so it's a shot clock violation. Eagles ball. Here they come. Breaking through is Marcher, who delivers to Winter. Garrett Winter now. Winter Still with it in the neutral zone. Steps into that long shot. Humphrey made the save. He'll scoop that one up and flip it for Spencer Mill. Mill now the other way. Works that one up ahead for Henning. Laszlo Henning. Plays that one for Andre. Back to him. Henning across for Gillis. Vanachuk back to him. Gillis has it. For Malott in the high slot. Back to Gillis in the back door. Shot on. Good save. Kahn. Rebound scooped up by the Eagles. Breaking through to the other side. Here comes Nielsen. Nielsen. Shot on. Great save. Humphrey somehow kept that one out. Gurney the other way with it now. For Malott. 3 minutes now remaining in this game. 2 and change in the power play. Malott shot on. Good save. Kahn kicks that one aside. He'll play that one over for Malott. Vanachuk to Gillis. Back to Vanachuk. Then Malott. Backhand feed. Vanachuk. Shot on. Ball takes a high bounce. And it's over and back. Eagles set to start the attack. It's Adamson. He'll play that one over for Jones, who works it to Lady up along the far side. Keegan Lady plays that one over for Young. Young, Jones. Jones tries a feed in front, and it's picked off. Trent Kellner. He's got Barnes with him. Off the bench, it's Gillis. But Kellner steps into that one, but Kahn made the save. In tight. Play resumes. Kellner for Gillis. Then to Malott. Return to sender. Vanachuk. Malott. Backhand feed. Vanachuk. Quick pass for Henning. For Andre. Andre up top. Out of the reach of Malott. Scooped up now. It's Parsons, the speed merchant. Shot on. Great save. Humphrey. In tight on Parsons. My, oh my, ladies and gentlemen, you can't be sleeping when Parsons is on the floor because that guy reminds me of a gazelle. Like a flash. He's already making his way to the opponent's net. Adamson shot on. Humphrey made the save, though. Scooped up. Humphrey checks it down for LaRocque, who plays that one up for Gurney. Gurney with it now. For Malott, works it to Gillis. For Vanachuk. Coming up on the final 60 seconds here. Blackfish got to make something happen. Malott, spin move, delivers. Vanachuk in behind the net, fires across. Henning, he's got a chance. Shot on Kahn, the save. Kahn made the save, then went out of play. Fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. 56 remain in the game. Malott, Gillis, back to him. Malott, Gillis. Gillis still with it, shot on Kahn, the save. Rebound, scooped up by the Eagles. And here they come the other way. Blackfish running out of time here. They got to do something. Vanachuk with an absolute pickpocket. What a play, number 14, as he takes it the other way. Humphrey to the bench. Blackfish are all in. Chips in the middle. Here we go. 30 seconds. Need 2 goals. Malott. Shot on Kahn, the save. Rebound scooped up by Gillis for Malott. Vanachuk in tight across the way for Henning. Saved by Kahn. You gotta be kidding me. What a save. Net's empty. Humphrey's had it back. 10 seconds. Humphrey to play this one. Plays that one up for Barnes, but that'll do it. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. This one was back and forth the whole way until the Eagles pulled ahead, but the Blackfish came rallying back and almost closed the gap. But when it's all said and done, 11-9 in favor of the Eagles.